West Tigers fans, you know there is only one thing better than supporting the best club in the world, and that is others flocking to be part of the best club in the world. And so today we're breaking down all of Richo's updates on the club, stuff that we should be absolutely stoked about, and the future of our club and what it means for us as fans and as individuals. But before we do that, my name is Geordie, a diehard West Tigers fan who brings you daily West Tigers content. So if you love the West Tigers or if you love daily content, make sure you smash that like button and please hit subscribe. It really does help me and the YouTube algorithm out a ton by getting this in front of eyes. And, it just tells the algorithm that, hey, this content is worth watching. And so with that, we've had our first profit in 10 flipping years. I went through Daily Telegraph. I went through West Tigers Forum. I went through westtigers.com to grab all this information we're going to be hearing today, and kind of had, it all compiled together. And so we have finally made our first profit in 10 years. So that says a lot about who we are, where we were, and where we're going, right? We know since 05, it's been really hard to get a smile on our face as a club and as fans. And finally, with this new management, with Benji, with these new signings, these new players, and just this new style of footy, man, there is so much to be bloody pumped about. And so to see a profit not only says that, hey, we have great people up top, but it also means like, hey, the fans are believing so much in where this club is going. The team is actually making an effort and actually starting to turn heads and put points on the board, walk away with wins, and three. And that also means that we are out in the community. We are making a name for ourselves more than we have in the past. And so for so long, like if you've been a fan of this club, like I have for a fair amount of time, that it's been so hard to smile. It's been so hard to trust and believe in what's, actually going on behind the scenes. And it's been so hard to say that you're a proud Tigers fan. But these last few years have showed us like, hey, here is our goal. This is how we're getting there. And I'd say we're about here. We're about 1/3 of the way. And I'm so pumped to see that. And so moving on, we've had losses in previous 2 seasons. We were down millions and millions of dollars combined over the past 2 seasons. So to see a turnaround, not only have we made up that deficit, but we're making a profit. We have seen $3 million plus in revenue this past season, and that is freaking huge. And that's because of things like memberships, that's attendance, that is just people being part of the club, being part of the brand, being part of the identity. And people are no longer wanting to be part of the butt of the joke, the last kid to be picked in gym. We are not that anymore, guys. And that is something to be super stoked about, and something that we can thank Richo, thank Benji, thank all the guys up top there. But more importantly, we got to thank the players. They came in, they believed. Jerome Luai being one, Appy being another, Dream Buller, man, like Taylor and Terrell May, like these guys, the Fainu brothers, like our whole squad, man, like they come in and be like, yo, Benji, I'm keen to be on this team. I know you want me. Lay it all out for me. They lay it out. Richo lays it out, and they're like, 100%, I'm on board. I want part. I want in, and I want to do everything in my power and wheelhouse to make sure that we can get there, and it's freaking happening, Tigers fans. And I don't know, man, like, I just get so bloody pumped about that, and I don't know about you, but I can just not contain myself. And this is why, because we saw a 45% increase in our crowds. We saw that attendance rose, crowd numbers rose, not only like at home, but also on the road, right? Those are the things that we need. And we saw a 24% year-on-year increase, and that's from the club itself, from westtigers.com. You can look it up there. And then game day revenue, man. So this is, we're talking tickets, we're talking merch on the day, we're talking upgrades, all the stuff, donations, all of that. We saw a 27% increase year on year, and that is huge because it means we are truly showing up to venues, showing up to games, and being so bought in that we are buying things, we are contributing to the overall brand of the club. Membership growth, we have seen a 27% increase year on year. That's huge. People want to be part of the club. This goes back to what I was saying, because we're no longer the butt of the joke. We're no longer the last pick. We are something great is happening in this club. There is like something stirring up within the insides, within the belly of this club, and people want in, man. Fans want in, Players want in, everyone wants in, and people are seeing that, I mean, across the nation, and I am so pumped. NRL's on the rise here in the United States, and I see that on a day-to-day, man. But unfortunately, not a lot of people follow the Tigers, but I'm working on that. That's what this channel's about, you know, amplifying that brand, amplifying the Raw, and we're going to get more people. We're going to see that number double here in the next couple of years. Merch sales have gone up 16%, man, and I'm so pumped on this new collaboration, whatever you want to call it, with Canterbury, mate. Like, this is going to be huge. Having something of that tier to the create and to be creative with is going to be huge for our brand, man. And so having merch that represents that is up to date, that is genuinely cool to look at and cool to wear and feel good in, that's going to be huge. And so I'm so pumped about that. And quick little plug about merch on my channel. I just dropped a new range on my merch store below. You can click it in the link. We've got all original NRL deep dive stuff. You can rep the brand, hats, shirts, hoodies, all the things. I've got some on the way, so I can show it in the videos, but I just want to let you guys know, and I really do appreciate any purchases there. We saw a hospitality growth. This one's huge. We saw a 51% year-on-year hospitality growth, man. Like, that says a lot about, you know, people of big names want to be there. You know, people of big names want to show up for game days. They want to show up behind the scenes. And so the fact that we have that growth means that, you know, people genuinely are excited, like, of status, of interest. Like, people want to be here and be part of the club and what's happening. And so that one I'm super pumped about. Our corporate hospitality revenue is up significantly by 51%. And so some key context from this article that I think I got from this was the turnaround, I think, is attributed to surging revenues and soaring crowds, sorry, my bad, for the club. And so what I mean by that is, one, you get more people in seats. More butts in seats means more money, right? You're selling more tickets. You're probably selling more food, you know, at the canteen type thing. You're selling more merch. You're selling more memberships because people are experiencing Leichhardt, experiencing Campbelltown. They want to be part of this more often. They're getting their merch, early access, things like that. You're seeing more butts in seats, and you're seeing revenues increase because of that. I also think there's a second part. People generally see our club now as something that is sick, something that is cool. Our merch is sick. People want that. People see we have big names like Luai, Korosai, the May brothers, like, and the Fainu brothers. We got those big Mays now. Kai Pierce-Paul, man, like, having him in is going to be huge as well. And then our new signings coming through. They want to be part of the next wave, right? And that is us. We're going to be the forefront of that. The club's on-field performance improved. We won 9 games in season referenced, which is linked to an off-field improvement. So when you're winning games, players want to stay. Players' morale's up. More importantly, man, the fans are up, right? Like, I could not believe how stoked we all were after all of our wins, but even more stoked after our losses. Like, we knew we were going to bounce back. We knew this was just a quick setback, and the belief that we all had and the trust that we had in our team and trust in the process with Benji, like, that I think was the most impactful thing for me. And then one source mentions that along with the profit margin was even greater when factoring in the club's share of the spoils from the federal government in the wake of Papua New Guinea's addition to the competition. Like, that's also huge. Like, on an international level, we are definitely doing really well as and like factoring that, you know, there are other smaller clubs coming onto the market, and that we're sitting pretty, like, we're doing just fine. So Tigers fans, if you're with me and generally just so excited for what the future holds for our club, let me know in the comments below. What was your favorite moment from last season that makes you proud to be a Tigers fan? Like, for me, it was when Taylor May came through, had his debut game. One, he got a try off his brother, but also I forget who it was against, but he gave the Benji 05 flick pass, and that was just absolutely unreal. Like, that, seeing second chances, man, seeing family first, that is what this team is about, and that's what excites me, and honestly gets me putting my credit card details on the West Tigers site each and every time they're dropping things, or that they're you know, trying to get tickets and stuff sold. I give away tickets on this channel, you know that. So if you want to be part of that, we'll do a giveaway for 3K. We're nearly at 3,000 subs. If we can get the 3K, we'll do a ticket giveaway for one of the starting games coming up here in the 2026 season, which is crazy to think we're almost there, and I'm so freaking pumped. And once we get the draw, you know, we'll be breaking it down. So Tigers fans, bloody love you guys. I appreciate all in each and every one of you, and make sure you take care of yourself today. Tell a mate you love them. They're worth it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.